that's you, that's me, that's a truth lover. People that want out, that want to resign from the hoax lie system. Notice the way out. Now originally when they filmed this, they didn't have that text on the door. The way out. It's hard to see with the shadow falling upon the left side there, but actually where the man is, it says way, W-A-Y, way out. So, Patrick McGoohan, who will star as number 6, is checking out of the hoax lie system. Now notice that he has a lot of boldness and pep and energy, and that's exactly the way it is for individuals that check out of the hoax lie system. You check out with a lot of pep and energy. Okay, now we're not sure exactly what he did or who he was, but he obviously was in some type of a big, high government position. And something happened that really ticked him off. Now something happened to me that really ticked me off. When I realized that I was lied to about a major event here in the United States. But then I got even more ticked off when I realized that just about everything thrown in your face on the mass media is a lie. So I'm looking at myself and my friend. You might be looking at yourself as well. Patrick McGoohan, who stars as number 6 in The Prisoner, the television series that reigned in Great Britain from 1967 to 1968. And a remake was made, I believe, in 2008 or 2009. But the original can't be beat. This is the opening sequence shown for all the episodes, 17 episodes, in the original 1967-68 series. Okay, now that's it on there personal. By hand. Private, personal, by hand. You have to make it private. You have to make it personal. And it has to be by your hand that you say, I'm checking out of the hoax lie system. No more for me. None. And I remember when I did this, one of the things I did was I made sure I didn't watch television news at all, period. In fact, I remember going to restaurants and fast food places where they always had the news blaring in your face. And I would try to sit somewhere in that restaurant or fast food place where I could not see or hear the television set. And it was, I won't say completely impossible, but let's just say this. They absorb these public places with their phony, false, hoax, lie news. So by private, by personal, you have to hand in your resignation. You have to be ticked. Now don't think for 1 minute that you can completely get out of it, because that's what his car, the yellow car there coming up out of the underpass area, but there's another car on your left. Now that other car is going to figure in here in a minute in the opening sequence, but in a way we resign and get out, but then in another way we're still a prisoner. Okay, the X's on his profile could represent the number 6, because in simple numerology, X is 6. So he's kind of given the mark of the beast, 666, like you're still under our control no matter what you do, dude. And in all honesty, even though we know a lot and we make videos a lot and show a lot of things, in a way we're all still under the control of the system. We can't really completely get out of it. We're just aware of it. We're not really out of it. So the X's might symbolize triple X, or the mark of the beast. Or it just might mean we're going to X you out, buddy, and something's coming your way that you're not expecting. We'll see what that is here in just a minute. Now notice it says resigned. I believe some of the foreign showings of this series where they dubbed in foreign language, I believe rather than resigned, it's dismissed. But for the English version here, it appears to be resigned, that he resigned. He wasn't dismissed. He himself resigned. Okay, now Patrick McGowan is being followed, and although he thinks he's in charge, he's still under the power of a system, whether he likes it or not. And one of the themes of this 17-episode series is individualism as it encounters collectivism, or you might say the power of the individual versus the power of the state. So even though he's determined to be an individual, the state or the collective is always nearby. Now they're going to show some pictures when he packed up, and I'm not so sure what those pictures represented, but it might have been part of what he had observed. Okay, now the big dude with the big hat there, that hat symbolizes Saturn. And take a look at where I froze the frame here, where his leg, his knee is down, and his one leg with the knee forms the 7, or the Zion. Okay, but this represents the power of the devil, that even though you've resigned, even though you think you're out of the hoax-lie system, the devil is still pretty much in charge of this world, and it's going to be that way, A, until we die physically, or B, until Christ returns. So we're always dealing with the man with the hat, the Saturn hat. Okay, those were the photos. And I'm not so sure. I'm not really too sure what they represent. But you can see he's on a beach somewhere, and the sky's rather blue, and the clouds are kind of nice and white. And I don't know if that has something to do with why he resigned and what information they want from him. I don't know. But anyhow, who knows, maybe it's tied into the current chemtrails in the sky, or whatever you want to call them in the sky. Electrical trails, chemtrails, holographics, I don't know. It's still up in the air. What's going on up there, up in the air? Okay, downright knock 'em out. In this show, they're going to show you how The controllers control people, and notice they use the keyhole. The key to this whole thing is just knock them out, knock their minds out, knock their body out, and take them into a fantasy world, take them into another world, and that world would be called the village. There may be some symbolism here with towers and the events that took place in the United States. I don't know, but anyhow they show the towers kind of swerving around, which is really him just going unconscious. Now once again, the key to controlling people is to put them in a subconscious mode whereby they control the subconscious. And the conscious is not really aware that the subconscious is being manipulated and controlled. Okay, that was the intro to all the episodes, and then he's going to wake up in what's called the village, and all the 17 episodes will be about his encounters with the individuals in the village, his encounters with the control system, and indeed his desires to number one, be an individual, and number two, to escape. So I'm going to end this right here, and I wanted to show it because I thought it does reflect who I am, and I do believe it does reflect who you are. If you've been watching my videos, that you're just like number 6. You're just like Patrick McGowan. You're kind of caught between two worlds. You're caught between the world of individualism and collectivism. You're caught between the world of the world being controlled by the devil or the man with the Saturn hat, and you wanting some control, or at least you desiring maybe for God to be in control, not the man with the Saturn hat. Now we're going to see loads of symbolism in the episodes that are forthcoming, so I do want to thank you. This is the start, hopefully, of a series about the prisoner, and about our pursuit of truth and our being prisoners here on this earth right now in this hoax-lie prison system. Thank you for watching. This is the end of the video.